Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about, should you buy a 2019 Toyota Tundra or wait for the 2020 model? So, you know, if you're in the market for a new Tundra, this is the 2019 model year when this video is being shot, should you go ahead and buy one of them or wait for the new one? The new one is going to have some upgrades. You know, you're going to get some stuff that, you know, the Tacoma's got. You're going to get like Apple CarPlay. You're going to get push button start. You're going to get touch entry, you know, where you just touch the door handle and it unlocks the doors. Along with that, I would assume that it'll do your tailgate and unlock and lock your tailgate as well, just like the Tundra or the Tacoma does. That would be my thoughts. I did not read that whenever I, you know, read about the new upgrades for the Tundra, but the Tacoma does it. I would assume that they would throw that in with this and not wait for the revamp in like 2021. So, should you buy a 19 or 20? In my opinion, this is a pretty simple, you know, answer. Right about right now, maybe not right now, but in a couple months, you're going to be able to get some discounts on the 2019 model year Tundra that are still left on the lot, because they know that new 2020 is coming out and they know it's got some upgraded features that the 19 does not have. So that is going to make them want to start selling these trucks to get prepared for the new model, which, like I said, has more features. Now, everybody knows, or maybe not everybody watching this video knows, but if you've watched several of my videos in the past, you know that I say technology kills reliability. I'm a firm believer in that. Even this Tundra is not perfect. I'm going to do a video, I don't know if it'll go up before this or if it'll go up after this video, but I'm going to go over a video of all the problems that I've had with this truck. This truck has not been perfect. The engine has been great, but there's been other things that's been wrong with this truck. And it has a lot to do with, you know, the technology, the technical stuff, you know, the upgrades on it. It has a lot to do with stuff like that. And like I said, I'm a firm believer that technology kills reliability. So for me, the 2019 would be the obvious answer if you can find what you're looking for. Now, if you're set on a platinum like I was, I wanted a platinum truck because it had the options that I wanted on it. I didn't want any other model. I know the 1794. I love the brown leather interior in the 1794s, but I didn't like all that chrome, so I didn't want that truck. I liked how this truck was blacked out basically when I got it, and that's what I was looking for. So a platinum edition is what I was wanting, and it was basically the only thing I was wanting. And if you're like me and you figure if I don't buy what I want right now, I'm going to buy something else again later, and it's going to cost me more money, so I'm better off to buy what I want, well then, you might want to wait for the 2020 model year if you can't find a 2019. But if you find a 19 and exactly what you want, I say go 19 all day long, and that's just my opinion. But like I said, what are you getting? You're getting push button start. Honestly, have we got to the point where we're too lazy to get our key out and put it in the ignition? We've been doing that forever, since, you know, the first cars were made. You know, they probably cranked, but had a crank on the front. But, you know, since they've been putting ignitions in cars, which has been forever, we've been getting keys out of our pockets, even unlocking the door. They didn't used to have key fobs. You used to have to actually stick the key in the car door. My first car, I actually didn't have a key fob. Had to put a key in the door, unlock it, get in the car. If my buddy wanted to get in, I don't even know if that car had power locks. I've had cars I had to reach across, flip up the lock to let them in. You know, I thought that's why you open the car for women, because you're too lazy to reach across and unlock the door for a long time. Go around that side and unlock it and then just walk on around the car. It's too much of a stretch to reach across. But in all seriousness, I mean, have we really got to the point where, you know, I'm too lazy to get a key out, put it in ignition and turn it? Now, you know, with the Tundra, you just flip the key and let go of it and it starts. You don't even have to sit there and hold it like you do other vehicles. It'll start without having to hold it. So, you know, it even makes it easier starting it like that. But, you know, you got a push button on the 2020. So if in fact you don't want to get a key out of your pocket, you can always wait till the 2020 model year and push that button. Now the touch entry. There's one thing about that touch entry I don't like, at least on my wife's car. I'm not sure how it works on the Toyotas. I've not tried the Tacoma on this, but I'm real bad about locking my door and then I grab the handle and pull on it to make sure that it locked. Just because I hear a beep does not mean that I trust that beep, because as I've said before, I don't trust technology. So I don't trust that beep. In actuality, if you don't hear beep, that does mean one of your doors is unlocked. So if you ever hit the lock button on your truck and it don't beep, then you have a door that didn't lock. I have that problem right now. But if, you know, like a lot of cars, if I lock it and then I reach up and grab the handle and pull it, it'll unlock and open the car door. I don't like that. So for me, touchless entry is a no-go. Now, I've thought about putting a pop and lock on my tailgate. I've not decided if I want to do that or not, because there again, it ain't nothing for me to get my key out and unlock the tailgate and, you know, drop it. And if I do the pop and lock, I'm going to have to wire everything, and who knows if it works all the time. I mean, I've read good reviews on it, but, you know, that's still something that can mess up. You know, a lot of people, especially, you know, the older generations, they didn't even want powered windows, even though power windows have basically been perfected now where you don't have any issues with them. Oh, I've still heard them say, I wish I could buy a car with a crank window, because I know it's going to work every time. Now the glass can still come off the track, but, you know, for the most part, crank windows, it's going to work every time. And that's kind of the way I feel about the pop and lock. So I'm kind of wishy-washy on buying one of those and putting it in for the channel. But you know, a lot of people like that, and I guess that is cool. If you unlock your door, it unlocks that. I wish that when I unlocked it with the remote, it unlocked it, because I don't, like I said, I'm just not a big fan of touching that, and then I know I'm going to pull on it because I do it all the time, and then the door opens. I don't know. Apple CarPlay, you know, you're going to get that. Does that make a difference? My wife's Honda Civic has Apple CarPlay. It's nice that your apps show up on the screen, but really and truly, the only thing she does with them is listen to the radio. And I do that through my phone, through Bluetooth. So what am I really gaining? Now, if you're a big, you know, tech person and you're going to use all the apps that pop up on your screen and stuff like that, then yeah, you know, you might be excited about Apple CarPlay. But for me, I'm still just going to listen to the radio through it. So I'm really not gaining anything by having Apple CarPlay over not having Apple CarPlay. It's just going to show my apps that I'm never going to use. My radio will still read me my text messages and stuff like that. You know, state of Tennessee, starting July 1st, we're not allowed to hold a cell phone and drive a car. So, Bluetooth into the Intune system, and I don't have to hold my phone. So, you know, Apple CarPlay really isn't a big thing for me. So the big issues that I'm seeing, or not issues, the big pros, I guess, that I'm seeing coming in 2020 isn't really high on my list of things I want anyway. So that really makes an easy decision for me, especially if I'm going to get a discount on the 2019 models, because, you know, they're going to try to sell all them off before they actually, you know, get the 2020s in. So that's to me, that's a no-brainer. But for you guys, you know, you're going to decide, is the technology that I'm getting with this worth it or not? Now, I don't know how much money you're going to be able to save on a 2019 model, but I am going to say you're going to save more money on the 2019 model when the 2020s come out than you're going to save on a 2020 when the 2020s come out. So you just have to think about that. You know, is it worth it to you? It's really not to me, but you know, I'm not you, and you have to make your own decision. these are the reasons on why I would choose a 2019. But you know, there is that cool factor that plays in as well. It says, hey, I've got a 2020 Tundra, I've got a brand new one, and I have these features. I get that. I really get that. I really do. And just the coolness of it, you know, is nice. But for me, you know, the outside's not going to look much different. So 90-some% of the people is probably not going to know that's a 2020 Tundra until they get inside it. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Leave in the comment section, you know, do I have valid points, or is the cool factor enough for you to want that 2020 Tundra? Or are you just, you know, a tech person and you want all the tech you can get, and that's another reason you would pay the extra money over the discounts to get that new Tundra. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.